as we are closing out the 2021-2022 school year, I want to share with you guys some fizzles and some victories. Fizzles are things that just didn't work out for us. It's not a reflection of that specific material, more so a reflection of us and how we were moving throughout the year, that it just didn't fit for this year. The first thing on the list of fizzles is our Spanish curriculum. It just didn't work. I don't think that we were ready to really dive into Spanish the way I envisioned us doing it. We did not have the material that my girls needed, and I also did not have the staying power or focus to help drive it home in those books. I believe that those will be very useful later on, but we need something else. And so I'm not saying good riddance to that book. I'm simply saying we will see you later. The second thing that was a fizzle for us for this school year was Masterbooks Language Lessons for Living Education. We have faithfully used Masterbooks for the last 3 years and loved it, but it just didn't work for us this year. I've said it before, we go through seasons, and sometimes something that worked for you in that previous season doesn't work for you right now. It's not a reflection of that specific curriculum, but simply where you are within your homeschool journey. I don't know many people who use the same thing from kindergarten all the way until 12th grade with their students for homeschool. If you do, I need that curriculum because it sounds like it is absolutely amazing. But we change, our children change, our approach change, teaching styles change, learning styles change, all of those things. Masterbooks just was not it for us for this year. Next on the list of fizzles was teaching textbooks math. My now 3rd grader, soon to be 4th grader, just didn't want it anymore. This was her 2nd year using teaching textbooks. Last year, she loved it. Could not say enough great things about it. This year, it just wasn't her jam. And that's okay, because teaching textbooks works amazing for other people. It worked amazing for us last year, but this year, it just wasn't for her. So we are moving on from teaching textbooks, and who knows, we may go back to it later on as she gets older and decides that she wants to be online, looking at a computer, doing her math work with all the bells and whistles. Next on our list of fizzles was spelling. Not because spelling was not an amazing curriculum. We used the Evan Moore and Spectrum spelling for our girls. They did enjoy it. However, I picked a level, I underestimated my girls, and I picked a level for them that was a little too easy. Did they learn some things with the spelling curriculum? 100%. For me, that's a success. But when you talk about as we got toward the end of the year, it seemed as if spelling became a little bit more work for them, not because it was challenging, but simply because they were bored with it. That is a reflection of me and what I chose for my girls. I did start them a level below their actual grade level because we had not been doing a formal spelling curriculum. And that's okay. So as far as Evan Moore and Spectrum spelling goes, it still gets a really great thumbs up from us. It just fizzled out for us toward the end of the year because my girls were bored and it was not on their level. Moving over to the victories, which I love to share. One of the first victories that we have for this school year is our Bible work. We drove Bible home this year, and not so much that we did it in the previous years, but my girls got it. It was clicking for them. Using the My Father's World curriculum and having the missionary stories and all of the different aspects that went in with that Bible really helped us. I also pulled in additional resources to use, and my girls just got it. My baby girl is memorizing Bible verses, and it's just the season that we're in where those things are sticking. Now, do we ever want Bible to fizzle out? No, but every Bible curriculum that you use throughout your homeschool may not be the same one that you use all the time. Seasons. I always think about seasons and that things change, and that is okay. The next thing that was a victory for us in our homeschool this year was Saxon Math 5-4. Yes, my 4th grader has been using Saxon Math 5-4. She still has 1 or 2 lessons left within that curriculum, but it was a game changer for her. Last year, she used teaching textbooks. We decided to switch. She made that decision all on her own. We found Saxon Math. It has been the best thing for her, hands down, and she will tell you that herself. But as a mama, taking her to that book, black and white pages, releasing all of the bells and whistles and getting straight down to the fundamentals of math was exactly what she needed. And it has been amazing for her. So victory for Saxon Math for sure. The next victory within our homeschool this year was our preschool curriculum. We used the Letter of the Week curriculum by Erica over at Confessions of a Homeschooler. I have used that curriculum with all of my girls, but it just seemed to really come to life with my baby girl this year. I'm pretty sure it was just her, but because the curriculum has not changed, but it just came to life and she really enjoyed it. I saw a side of her come out once we got into that curriculum that I was just like, whoa, she is in that stage of just being a sponge and soaking it all up. But that curriculum was super helpful with her need to just have her hands on everything. She's super busy. I don't like it, but she is super busy all the time. And that curriculum gave her exactly what she needed. She learned her letter sounds. She can rattle them off super quick. And so many other things about that curriculum was exactly what she needed in this stage of her life. The next thing that was a victory within our homeschool was Wordly Wise. My girls are still currently working through Wordly Wise on their grade level, so they're doing 3rd and 4th grade. I did start them a level below as well, but Wordly Wise has been wonderful in just expanding their vocabulary, which is exactly what it is. They also do reading comprehension within that, synonyms, antonyms, prefixes, suffixes, root words. So many opportunities for growth within vocabulary in the Wordly Wise curriculum. Was it an adjustment to get started? Yes, because we had not been using a formal vocabulary curriculum, but my girls have just really taken to it and it's essential within our homeschool now. I can't imagine not using it. Another victory within our homeschool for the 2021-2022 school year was read alouds. Majority of our read alouds, I'll say about 75% of our read alouds came from our My Father's World curriculum. And they have an amazing book reading list that will come with that curriculum and suggested reading. They also have readings that go along with their curriculum. Never would I have picked up books about missionaries. I just wouldn't have done it, but we loved all of those books. We also love the Kingdom Tale stories. Love them. When it comes to read alouds for this year, we had a great experience, Charlotte Mason style, with living books within our My Father's World curriculum and also additional books that I picked up. Also, read alouds that went along with my baby girl's Letter of the Week curriculum were great for her and instrumental in helping her to learn all of those letters, the letter sounds, letter recognition, uppercase, lowercase, everything that she needs to be able to move on to a really great phonics curriculum that we are going to have coming up this school year. I do have a bonus category for which I put things into both a victory and a fizzle. Check this out. The first thing that goes into the victories and fizzle category is going to be My Father's World. Why do I say that? I will not take away anything from My Father's World. We loved it. I'm going to say that again. We loved My Father's World. The reason why I say it was a fizzle is because we didn't finish it. We just got to a point to where we wanted to change. Spring came, it was time for us to just do something different. We went from doing unit studies and changing subjects every 6 weeks or so to doing the same My Father's World, exploring countries and cultures for the whole school year as far as our geography and science goes. It just was something that we weren't used to. And as we got to the end of the school year, I just said, let's just put this down. Does that mean that we won't ever go back to it? No, it's more of a see you later because we will definitely go back to it at some point within our homeschool journey. But right now we just decided that it was best for us just to move on because we're already moved on. In our minds and our bodies, we have moved on to other things for the summer and the upcoming school year. Another curriculum that fizzled out for us but was also a victory is Writing Strands. We did love Writing Strands, loved it. However, we got to the end of the year and we started putting things down, and Writing Strands was one of the things that we just decided to take a break from. Do my girls miss it? Yes. Do we love the discussions? 100%. Are we coming back to it? Yes, in just a week. So please know that it's not because of the curriculum. It's simply us and where we were within this homeschool journey that we had to take a break from that curriculum. So if I would say that it fizzled out, yes, it fizzled out. We needed to take a break and now we're picking it back up with renewed energy and strength to get back into that curriculum. Thanks for watching. Bye.